to our fathers. Open shame. Come on, man. You Most High decked us out more precious than any nation on this earth. Brought it clothes. I mean, like you cannot imagine. And the Most High stripped us down to being butt naked in front of these heathen. Oh, y'all think y'all all that? Okay, we're gonna see how you all that. He stripped us down to be butt naked. Shame, man. And to our fathers, open shame. That's shame, y'all. As a plaintiff this day. For all these plagues have come upon us, which the Most High have pronounced against us. Yet have we not prayed before the Most High, that we might turn every one from the imaginations of his wicked heart, wicked mind. Wherefore the Most High watched over us for evil. See, the Most High is righteous, but he watched over us for evil. See, you don't get evil unless you draw evil to you. But if you don't know what's right, then you're going to do what's wrong. And you're going to draw the devil to you. As we read in Ephesians. Wherefore the Most High watched over us for evil. And the Most High had brought it upon us. We the children of Israel. For the Most High is righteous. You heard it say, for the Most High is righteous in all his works, which he hath commanded us. What we do, yet we have sinned, yet we have not hearkened unto his voice by sinning, breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments and judgments, to walk in the commandments of the Most High that he hath set before us. And now, right now, O Most High Power of Israel, that has brought thy people out of the land of Egypt with a mighty hand and high arm, and with signs and with wonders and with great power, and have gotten thyself a name. This is what this is all about. He gonna get him a name when he bring us out of this Egypt. But this name gonna last forever and ever and ever. And in the end, he gonna be all in all. And not nobody that's thinking that they're gonna be all in all in these wicked kingdoms where he done scattered us among. You better understand and overstand. It has gotten thyself a name as appeareth this day. O Most High Power, we have sinned. You hear that? We have sinned. We all have sinned. Even if you didn't, you still say we sinned. That's what's marvelous in the eyes of the Most High. Because you think you all that, you over righteous, hey, Most High, hey, he got something for you too. You hear what Baruch said? Say, we have sinned. Ezra say, we have sinned. Daniel say, we have sinned. Jeremiah gonna say, we have sinned. Isaiah gonna say, we have sinned. Everybody gonna say, we have sinned. O Most High Power of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob, we have sinned. We have done unrighteously. We have dealt unrighteously in all thine ordinances. This was marvelous in the eyes of the Most High. Not that we all that. Not thinking that we're somebody special. Because the Most High allowed us to learn how to read a little bit. And got a few precepts. Come on, y'all better understand. We have sinned. We have done unrighteously. We have dealt unrighteously in all thine ordinances. I want to stop there. I want to show you. Let's look at that, because that's something that, it might be someone that, had your leaders, whoever he is, look at this. Look at 2 Ezra 8. No, 7. I can't bring this out enough because Acts brothers, they ain't really listening. So they ain't really listening to what I'm bringing out. So maybe this one they'll hear. Let's look at what he's saying. Because you just heard, we have sinned, right? That's Baruch. Okay. We're going to Ezra. Ezra was given 204 books. 204 books. We got 80. with 66 of the Revised Version Bible and the 14 books of the Apocrypha. Most people don't even have the 14 books. They only got 66. So Ezra got 124 more books than what we have. Right? Look what he said. We just heard Baruch say, as he praying to the Most High, crying to the Most High, we have sinned. He said, we have sinned. And I have to bring this out because it's something that, okay, well, some of you might say, I heard it already, but tell these leaders. Y'all got all this mouth to say to me. Tell your leaders this. 2 Ezra 8:49. In that thou hast humbled thyself. Excuse me, I want 7:49. So let me get 7:49. Because this is the reason why we're going to go to 2 Ezra 8. And he's going to talk to him. 2 Ezra 7:49. You heard what Baruch said, what? We have sinned, right? So here we are now in 2 Ezra 7:49. He said, Ezra saying, for what profit is it unto us, including himself, if there be promised us, including himself, an immortal time, meaning we're going to be able to live forever and ever and ever. Whereas we, including himself, have done the works that bring death. We here because, what did Baruch just say? We have sinned. And that there is promise unto us an everlasting hope. Whereas ourselves, including himself, being most wicked, are made vain. You got to see this. And that there is laid up for us dwellings of health and safety, whereas we, that's Ezra, have lived wickedly. And that the glory of the Most High is kept to defend them which have led a weary life, whereas we, including himself, have walked in the most wicked ways of all. So, I mean, over and over again, he's letting them know. And so in chapter 8, and verse 48, it says, and this also thou art marvelous before the Most High. All of us should want to be marvelous before the Most High. He said, and that thou hast humbled thyself. See, you can't do this if you're not humble. If you're prideful, you can't do this. A lot of people hear, oh, I heard that already, but you ain't doing it. You ain't talking about we wicked. You ain't talking about we sin, we just that and the third, whatever. You talking about when you get in the kingdom, what you gonna do, and just that and the third, whatever, like you all that. And ain't nobody said what number they are, the 144,000, what number they are, the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. Not to me. Before the Most High. But it's still being done. In the mindset. And this also thou art marvelous before the Most High. This how Ezra is marvelous before the Most High. And that thou hast humbled thyself as it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. What's righteous? Keeping of the laws of the Most High. Keeping the commandments of the Most High. So you don't consider yourself to be much glorified among the righteous. I don't care how it look. I don't consider myself to be glorified much among the righteous. I'm still trying to get it together. Like everybody else. And wicked and corrupt and all the things that Ezra is saying here, you're going to see that's what works. We have sinned and sinned. We have all sinned and come short of the glory of the Most High. You can sin all your thoughts. Your thoughts is wrong. What you say is wrong. It's a sin. What you do is a sin. Come on. And that thou hast humbled thyself. Therefore, you got to be humble to even say that. Even think that. To say it. As it becometh thee, and hast not judged thyself worthy to be much glorified among the righteous. For many great miseries, I hear what he's saying, many great miseries, the time we in now, of Jacob's trouble, many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time, we in the last days, y'all, shall dwell in the world. Why? Because they have walked in great pride. This is why the world is going to be in such a uproar, and Jacob's trouble gonna magnify itself because people are walking in great pride. They don't want to give up their pride. But understand thou for thyself. This is where I'm at. And seek out the glory for such as be like thee. Who's humble? Who really gonna hear this and change and realize that we ain't all that we ought to be. We know in part and prophesy in part. But the prideful people gonna gravitate to the prideful people because that fits their prideful nature. But the humble people gonna gravitate to the humble. That's why he says, seek out those that's like Ezra. That's humble. Hear what he said? But understand thou for thyself and seek out the glory for such as be like thee. For unto you want to be humble? Because you can't cry to the Most High. He ain't release us from captivity till we cry to the Most High. You can't cry to him if you prideful. You satisfied with this wicked world, you're going to die with this wicked world. And you deserve death in this wicked world. You're going to be cast into the lake of fire. But if you're humble enough to be able to cry to the Most High, we can get up out of here. Keeping his rules and regulations, his laws, statutes, and commandments. And fearing him first and foremost. For unto you is paradise open. The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready and the city is built. New Jerusalem is already built and rest is allowed. Yeah, perfect goodness and wisdom. The root of evil is sealed up from you. Weakness and the moth is hid from you. And corruption is fled into hell to be forgotten. Sorrows will pass. Ain't no more crying, y'all. Sorrows will pass and in the end is showed the treasure of immortality. Living forever and ever and ever. That's what this is about. So, when you understand, which he didn't understand, he didn't understand what the Most High was saying, because he went on to misunderstand the fact that, as I had looked at it, that he didn't see, but he told me what? Seek out those just like him, that's humble. Where they at? That's going to cry to the Most High for our deliverance. Keeping the commandments of the Most High, but still claiming that we are not righteous. Where they at? But there are a lot that are just like Ezra. Because he told Ezra just in 2nd Ezra 14:9. He said, for thou shalt be taken away from all